The October 3rd meeting. Today is the October 3rd meeting of the Berlin Board of Health being conducted via Zoom. All participants or people who are interested will be allowed the ability to comment. It is being recorded so people can review things later and reconnect with the Board of Health via email or phone. All right. Where was I starting to go before I had to open?
You said we're talking about an email you saw.
Yeah. Well, I saw several. Sorry. Um, hmm.
You
I
lost.
lost it. It'll come back. Maybe tonight. I don't know. We'll see.
I'm sure we'll touch base on it as we go down our lists.
Yes. Bobby will not be with us tonight. He's unavailable. So the board is Sue and myself, with you backing us up, Bill, and
Yes.
Donna will be joining us when she's able. Sue, do we want to wait for Donna for note-taking purposes?
No, I can do it.
Okay.
I did it for years.
Yes, you did.
Yeah, it's relatively light tonight also.
Yep. First Parish Church. I know, they've been invited to, or Kim Packard, I believe her name is, has been invited to our meeting on the 17th.
I did invite them to the 17th meeting officially. Tonight I thought we could scan, maybe Sue, their application to the state for declassification as a public water supply because it's a little bit confusing to me.
Hold
Yeah,
on.
I actually spoke with her this afternoon.
Oh, good.
And well number one is the well by the Children's Church, which is the public water supply.
And that's 24 Central?
That's correct. Yes, 24
Okay.
Central.
Yeah.
And well number two is the one to the left of the First Parish Meeting House. Both have high PFAS and high nitrates, requiring, if they're gonna. Okay, all right, there we go. Thank you, Sue. And from what Kim Packard from Small Water Systems told me is that First Parish is not interested in any kind of treatment approach because of physical considerations. And certainly, I think, Bill, you and I chatted briefly based on the attendance and so forth. There's no requirement for a public water supply system or an official one.
Well, based on my discussion with Joni, the church, which is 16 Central Street,
Right.
she feels is beneath the 25 people, greater than 25 people, greater than 60 days a year triggers public water supply. But my confusion is the application for declassification says 24 Central Street. They're not trying to declassify the well number one, are they?
That was the impression I got from Kim Packard at Small Water Systems.
So they even feel that well. See, my understanding was the 16 Central Street, being maybe possibly 1 day a week for services, less than 25 people, wouldn't hit the definition. But no one's spoken to me at all about 24 Central Street being decommissioned, or not decommissioned, but declassified.
at the end of the day, what Kim Packard told me was that First Parish Church has no interest in any kind of treatment system due to financial considerations.
And that's my second concern, because even if these are declassified to private, they still must provide potable water.
Exactly. And further, they have a small population at this point, but as time goes on and people change, people in charge change. What happens if under new, I'll call it management, bad choice of words, that the church starts to gain membership? And then where do they go? I mean, if they've been declassified, I don't think that's an easy, oh, well, we can go back to this. That's a question to be asked and answered, certainly.
Sure.
And I also found out from Small Water Systems that a treatment program, hardware and all that kind of stuff, is approximately $30,000,
Wow.
which is a chunk of dough. However, this is a public entity, it's a church, and I'm not of the mind to be quickly on board with a declassification, decertification, whatever it's called. I think there needs to be a lot more discussion, and serious, the players from First Parish Church really need to participate in this.
That's why I invited
Right, for the
Kim
17th.
and told her to contact, not realizing the emails were on that application. I could forward our invite to them, but I assume Kim will.
We have someone on the phone I'm bringing up now.
Okay,
I don't know who it is, but hold on. They've got their phone muted.
Hi, it's me.
Oh, hi,
oh, hi,
Donna.
Donna.
Hi, Donna.
I can't get the laptop to boot up. It was doing updates. Now I can't get it to turn on. So I figured I'd phone in because I don't know. I'm gonna have to have the CM Geeks look at this.
Okay,
So anyway, so it's
All right.
just me. I'm gonna try and take notes, over the phone. So
All right, we were discussing First Parish Church, and
Yeah.
it certainly seems to me at this point that we need to have a broader meeting of the minds with Small Water Systems and somebody from First Parish Church on the 17th to get a better idea of what page various people are on.
yeah, just because, it's expensive doesn't mean that they can also just decide we don't want to do this and essentially poison people.
Well, it's a public place, and okay, they failed to meet the population criteria demanding it, but people are still going to be using the faucets. I don't know, it's potentially an ugly situation. I don't like it.
Yep, Paul, I think we need some real documentation on who's using that well and when, because again, the 16 Central Street only almost made sense, but if they're talking about both buildings, I thought that 24 Central saw regular use. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it was busier back in the day, but we need something in writing really spelling out what's happening at both buildings and how often.
Exactly. In 24 Central, they also run the Many Hands
Yep.
thrift shop or whatever. So there's usage there I don't know, I believe it's 3 days a week.
Is there any school use at all? Nursery school, or is that gone?
Not that I'm aware of, but
Okay.
that's another question. Uh, There are more balls in the air than not right now. And I did speak with Kim. She did get the invitation for the 17th. And I told her to hold on to that because I fully expected that we would be discussing this at the 17th, on the 17th.
Sounds good.
Yeah, okay. Not much else we can say or do about that tonight. Moving on to 16 Central Street.
Well, we just did, oh. We just talked about 16 Central.
Yeah, that's kind of the whole same
Oh, I'm
topic.
sorry.
Yep.
Yes, yep, you're right. My bad.
I thought you were trying to trick me.
That's it. That's what I was trying to do. Yeah.
Not paying
Okay.
attention. Okay, we're on
Yes.
to scheduled 264 Pleasant Street upgrade for the septic system. Variance
Yeah.
here.
I had texted the board last week, I think, about adding that to the 17th meeting at 7:45 because
You did.
the same engineer that's doing 52 Dudley, who's coming back at 7:30, asked if he could get onto that meeting. So, giving him those couple extra days would allow him to get his hearing notices out for that night at 7:45. And if that works, I will post that hearing notice.
Okay,
Sure, I have no problem. 264 Pleasant. Well, Bobby's not here. He could tell us who lives there.
Well, I could tell you right now, it's the old Hogan Motors. It's right on the corner of South and Pleasant. It's multi-family, couple garages, kind of
Oh,
on the right right across from the post office.
post office, yes, okay, okay. That was called Hogan Motors at one
Well, I
time?
think way back when, I
Alright.
think.
Bill, you're dating yourself.
I do remember some sort of automobile business there. I
Taking
didn't-
Bob's place.
Didn't know the name. Animal inspector prospects.
I stopped at Balance Rock Farms and gave them a copy of the state job description.
Okay,
sh- The person I was aiming for was still at work, hadn't come home for lunch. His wife said she'd share it with him, and I left my cell phone number. She was
Okay.
all excited, but
She
I don't,
was?
she was,
Oh, was she?
but I don't know if he would have been. So I'll try to circle back, but this week I thought I would make contact with Deb Rolfe because she attends the Agricultural Commission meetings
Mm-hmm, okay.
and pick her brain a little bit for the next layer.
Sounds like a plan.
Okay, that brings us to permits.
Did I sneak on the community health survey from Jenna? I thought I might have.
You did. In a text.
Yeah, so I forwarded you the link again today. They're trying to get the numbers up on that. If 30 participants or more from a town take the survey, the town's given access to a lot of information. So her goal is to try to get 30 people in each town to take the
And
survey.
what kind of questions are in this?
I don't know. I haven't taken the survey myself. I'm remiss. I should probably do that before I ask the board to spread the word. But if Jenna tells me it's good, I take her word for it.
So we need 30 residents of the town to participate in the survey?
Well, if 30 if 30 residents from a town participate, then you're giving a different level of access, be it her or the town board of health access to the information.
Okay. I suppose.
So,
Well-
along with that email came the list of towns and how many have answered. Some towns are down 4 or 5, and some are in the 20s. But again, I don't think it's a lengthy survey, but it does. I think it does. It's kind of like the census in a way where it may, affect grant money or fund money
Right, right.
if you do participate.
I must admit, I opened the email, but I didn't open the survey.
Same. It's on my list.
Yeah.
I think it's good. It's good to the end of October. I think they've given us to the
Okay.
end of October, so we got a window. So share it with many.
All right, we will. I'll encourage people, particularly from 19 Carter, where I can grab a number at one time. All right,
Permits, lot 30, Pleasant
Yes.
Street.
Yes, hopefully you have a plan on that from Dan Wolf.
Hold on.
That is the Schlegel property that was built about 25 years ago and never was finished. The
oh,
ring
is
a
this
bell.
on
None of the
the,
board members that are on this board now, I think, were involved in the initial approval.
is this the one on the left with the long driveway that goes off of Pleasant?
If you come off of Central, it's I think it might be the first drive on the
First
left. Yep.
driveway, it is, yes.
Yep.
Yes. So there's a heartbeat there?
There is. The owner would like to get that going again. And what happened was the system was installed pre-1995 and never received a certificate of compliance. So the board at the time, when he wanted to start this over again, said, well, you got to do new testing, bring it in accordance with code. When we did the soil evaluation, we realized the system that was actually already installed didn't meet groundwater offsets. So we're back now with a redesign based on those soil evaluations, showing this system in a higher elevation. But it's variance free. It's a 1,500 gallon tank and stone and pipe trenches.
So
And
this
you-
is a whole new plan.
Yeah, in fact, the system that's installed is probably up at the upper left area where you see the reserve area. The existing leach area is kind of in that same area.
Okay. Okay. And this is the same owner?
It is, believe it or not, Wolfgang
Wow.
Schlegel. Yep.
Wow. Yeah, because that goes back a couple decades.
Yeah. So he's working with the Board of Health to get his septic permit reinstated, and he's obviously working with the building inspector to see, because again, the house is up, and at what stage that building permit's in, I don't know after 20 or 30 years.
Wasn't that one of those poured concrete houses?
It was cutting edge at the time. It was a foam block with
Foam
concrete
block.
poured. Yep.
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 Yep. That's what I did my garage with.
How'd it work?
Very well.
Good.
No, I was pleased with it. Whole house is a different story, but it's very, if it's done right, it's very viable.
Yep.
It has some energy efficiencies built in and blah, blah, blah. All right, so do we need a hearing on this, or is this?
Nope.
is
Nope.
this
No
an
variance is
official
needed.
presentation?
No variance is needed. If the board is okay with that plan, as I am, I'll draft a permit and sign it for the board.
Okay, I'm good with
I'm
that.
good. Okay, next. Mobile, 265 Central Street.
Yeah, so that's tobacco sale renewal. They expire the end of October, so they're right nice and early. We usually send out a pile of reminder letters, but they're on top
Yep.
of it, so that's straightforward, and it's on the desk for Paul to sign, and the check and application are in the drawer for Donna.
Very good.
I don't know if it was that or one of the other stations. I saw the name Hafner.
Yep, that's it.
Yeah, that's a New Hampshire outfit.
Lawrence, they
Oh,
call
Lawrence?
themselves, it's called Energy North Mobile. It's this larger company, but it is the parent company is Hafner's out of Lawrence. Yep.
right.
That's where we send the,
They
permit.
they have a number of facilities up in southern New Hampshire, up in yeah. Hafner Fuels. Okay.
yeah, they're getting around. We just, Hafner's just took over it was a Gulf for Nixon in Westford, and they're big on the home heating oil, but yeah, they're out and about.
Yep.
Tewksbury.
They're
Tewksbury was the one I used to go to when I lived in Wilmington. That was a big facility there.
they're growing, that's for sure. All right, Title V inspection reports. 98 Coburn.
There's Donna.
Oh, all right, Donna.
98 Coburn is a pass.
Uh,
That's
Bill, have you been to the junkyard?
have not heard from Vaughn. I probably owe him a call. You know, I told him to call me when he was set, and I just haven't heard from him.
Okay.
That was a few weeks ago we spoke. But
Okay.
on the flip side, we haven't had any complaints, so hopefully,
Yeah, right. That
hopefully no
works.
news is good news.
That definitely helps. That definitely helps. Let's see. Anything else on your end, Bill?
No,
No. Quiet.
Enjoy the quiet.
Yes.
don't jinx us.
Yeah, really. Oh, I was doing something at the transfer station, just point of information, and 3 people came walking in from the exit gate. You know, it was a day that we were closed, and chatted with him, and the guy, I got his name and information, but he's one of these soil brokers. And I guess he realized or did some homework and found out the transfer station, the landfill was not officially capped. So he was kind of interested in terms of bringing in soil to cap the landfill, which the town would receive money by the yard or ton or something like that. So we just chatted a little bit, and I gave him my information to be back in touch. Long way to go. I would really like to see that place capped so that we could put a solar field in there and generate some revenue for the town. But there's a lot of engineering and other stuff that has to go on, and this is Clinton has been doing it. This is a similar situation to Maplewood, where the type of soil that comes in is, you know, not nice sand and gravel. It's a mixed bag, but it's fundamentally legal, and you know, it's just worth kicking around with the guy. So we'll see what happens with that. It's just interesting that I happened to be there, and they came in doing some exploratory walkabouts.
Trespassing.
So- well, the gate was open, Sue, so what can I say?
Okay.
I didn't call the cops.
And you're
believe-
filling in
what's that?
Thursday? You're filling in Thursday?
I'm gonna be working tomorrow, Thursday, and Saturday.
Okay, Amy's there tomorrow for, I think, 4 hours.
Oh, 4 hours?
Well,
Okay.
that's what he put in for him. I think it was supposed to be 5. I can adjust it if need be.
I
but-
would think it's 5, but I'll let you know, Donna.
Yeah, because I know that we're gonna make adjustments for his sick time and stuff, but
Right.
you know, I will, you know, if we have to add another one in for her, we can do that too. So,
And I've been talking to Sign Logic about some signs
I
today.
saw them, they looked good.
Yeah, stuff that Stan and I have talked about, we need to get more signage down there.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to upgrade things. I know a lot of people don't read signs, but.
They don't read.
No,
But a few will, if we get 50-60% to read, that's a good thing.
mm,
At least we're trying. I really have nothing else. Anybody with anything that needs to be discussed or put on the table for the future?
No, only Donna, if you come across, even in other towns, the fiscal holiday calendar for FY 25.
5. Okay. It should be on the mass.gov website. All
Ah.
right, FY 25 holiday calendar. Okay,
Because I asked about the pay rates, the pay ranges, and something else when they would have them, and they said, "Oh, end of November." So I know they're gonna drop the budget package like November 30th and say, "We need it in 2 weeks."
Right, yeah,
oh, yeah, that actually brings up something. Monday, Leanne forwarded me an email from, I don't know who, that there's a new employee handbook or something, and everybody has to read it and acknowledge it, but they never sent it to the Board of Health. It went to department heads or something. You didn't get that, Paul, did you?
I haven't seen it, no.
No, but I
Okay.
did see it on the computer today.
Yeah, it's like, because what I think I have to print it out, but I'll do it double-sided because there's a lot of pages, and then print out an acknowledgement for all the 3 of the transfer station employees and myself. But it's like, I don't know who's doing this, but you're not capturing all the employees.
Right,
So I don't know who else may be missing. I
Who
mean,
does the HR for the town, Donna?
don't know.
for our town, it's Kristen. Plus,
Okay.
Okay,
plus
But-
the,
But if Mary Arata sent it out, which I'm guessing she probably would have, she's missed a bunch, but I kind of, I don't want to,
I think
No.
this is like her last week.
it is her last week.
yeah, Mary
Who?
Rat is only around till the end of this week. I
Oh,
Yeah. We
wow.
met,
And,
we
and
met.
tomorrow is kind of a goodbye pizza luncheon for her.
Yeah, I know I can't make it because it's my long day tomorrow, but.
Yeah, so-
So that's what I wanted to bring up. So I will, actually, I'm going in Friday for half a day and then probably Saturday so I can have Monday off. So what I'll do is I'll print out all that stuff Friday.
Okay,
And if, I don't know, Sue, if you want to come in, there's a bunch of payroll and bill schedules to sign.
That's already signed off and I
It is?
turned the bill schedule.
Oh, you're
into
so good.
June.
Oh, okay, thank you. So I'll print out that stuff for the guys. And I did have another topic. I opened another box of the COVID tests. But we think we still have 5 full ones, not counting the one I just opened, and they expire November 19th, if I believe. Is there any chance we could have an extra box or 2 that I could donate to Stowe? Because they're crying for the tests. And I don't know if we could give up a box or 2, if that's gonna put
when you
us.
say,
in
when you say a
pinch.
box, when you say a box, you talking a carton that has X number in it?
Yeah, the boxes have 90 kits in them.
Oh,
I could
okay.
probably give up one.
One, okay,
yeah.
1 box, all right,
Yeah.
because
You
I
okay
know.
with that, Paul?
What's
What?
that?
Are you okay with that?
Yeah, I'm all right with that.
I mean,
Okay,
and we've been putting out COVID tests for
Yeah.
what, well over a year and a half, and they.
right, and I just opened another box,
Okay.
Monday. All right, and the lady from the library, not Victoria, is that who that?
I don't know who the new librarian is.
Okay, because she emailed and said, oh, we have all these COVID kits, do you want them back? And I'm like, okay, and I said, well, they do have an extended expiration. So if you don't want them, we'll take them back. So, and then Stowe is you know, they're going nuts. Everybody wants them. And Berlin's like, yep, I don't want them. So I just, I don't know.
I'll stop in at the library. I
Okay.
haven't met the new librarian. so-
Okay, yeah, because if she doesn't want them, I mean, might as well take them back, because what we've advised people in Stowe is to go and order them online through the government. Because you can get
I think 4
kits.
mailed, yeah.
Yeah, I did that when it first came out and I haven't gotten them yet. And last time I got them like the next day, so I'm just tracking to see how long it takes to get them. I don't
Uh,
need them, but
Donna, what was that date of expiration? Because I had a resident ask me. So the kits that are at town office now are good until when?
it should be November 19th.
November
There is a
19th.
scan, but I can't scan it with an Apple phone. Sue can scan it with hers and get a date. Mine doesn't. Mine wants to call a phone number.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, we believe
And
it's
the
November
government, if you
19th.
ask government, they just say, oh, we'll add another 3 months onto that. So,
And right, because that's the original expiration, I think was August, so September, October, November, yeah. So, but they could go longer, but yeah, that's what they're good for.
Okay,
So, okay, I'll let them know because there's a whole housing complex or apartment complex or condo complex that wanted a box for all them. And, you know, my other boss had to say, well, no, we can give you a couple, we can't give you a whole, you know.
we'll give Stowe 1 carton.
Okay.
And what they do with it is up to
Yeah.
them.
And I'll grab it Friday and then bring it to them on whenever Tuesday.
And if the opportunity is there, let them know that we might not be able to donate anymore.
No, that's, yeah, and we're probably not gonna get any more when ours are gone too. I
Right,
guess that's, but once they're expired, you know, they may not be
they
any.
still work.
They may still work. But I guess
Because the ones I used when we all had COVID were from well over a year ago.
wow,
First batch that
okay,
they had sent out. And I
Okay.
wasted 2 tests because I said, well, maybe it's old. I can't
Right.
have COVID. And
yeah, surprise.
they were correct all along. So
Yeah. And I've got some that I got from the last time you could order them from the government. I have no clue what the expiration. They're just
doesn't
in
matter,
my
it's
bureau.
still good. is
Yeah.
my point.
Yeah.
All right. Anything else, new, different, otherwise, something to consider moving forward?
What time is Mary's get together tomorrow?
I'm told it's a pizza luncheon,
Okay.
I yeah. I
so
don't know.
somewhere around noontime,
Might try to make that. I didn't know, and I've really enjoyed working
Oh.
with her.
Yeah, she's, and the new, her replacement has been in this week training, I believe. her
Oh,
name-
okay.
her
Yep, she
name
goes
is
by
Dee
D.
Green.
Yeah, so D-E-E. I think it's Deborah, but she goes by D. So,
Oh, not DEE?
well, that's what I thought, D-E-E. I thought like,
Okay, that's what I would think too.
that's,
but
yeah,
who
so,
knows? We'll find out.
yeah.
All right,
Very good. Sue,
I'm good. I make a motion to adjourn this meeting.
all right, I'll second it. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye as well. All right.